Hi QA listeners, Let's Learn Sumo. I'm Clayton. Welcome to the podcast. Don't forget to join me on X and Instagram at Let's Learn Sumo. Well, here we are inside the Kokugikan, end of day 13. Hoshoryu just opened up the race yet again. So Onosato faced up against Wakataka Kage, got himself an easy Yorikiri win over Wakataka Kage. Waka got on the belt off the touchy eye, but the Yokozuna resisted him. Wakataka Kage tried to pull over, but couldn't get there. Onosato delivered an easy Yorikiri win to move to 12 wins. Hoshoryu, well, he faced the Ozeki, Kotozukura. Kotozukura won that touchy eye fairly easily for an easy Yorikiri win over the Yokozuna. Not going so well. That leaves him on 11 wins, one behind Onosato. Kirishima's bad week against the Sanyaku only improved a bit with only one win since day 4. He's getting desperate. He's on wood with 7 losses. Really good touchy eye as Kirishima got in and loses the front of the belt against Shodai. He drove Shodai back. Shodai resisted for a little bit. Kirishima delivered a slap I heard back here in the bleachers as Kirishima kept firing Shodai back to the bales and Shodai kept defending. He got hold of Shodai's arm, tried to Kotanage him, but Shodai held. Eventually he got an Oshi push on Shodai, which put him back on the bales. Shodai resisted, but eventually he goes over. Yorikiri for 7 wins for Kirishima. Shodai 9 wins, but he is out of contention now. The Henka didn't work for Wakamoto Haru today as Takayasu followed him, denied him the belt, forced him over. It was a pretty slow Henka, to be fair. 5 and 9, Yorikiri for Takayasu. 7 and 6 for Wakamoto Haru, still looking for his Kachikoshi. And Ishiki, look, he's proving so hard to beat. He even faced a full barrage of Sapari from Takanosho today. After a heavy touchy eye, Takanosho started thrusting Sapari and drove Ayanishiki back to the bales. It looked like Ayanishiki was in a bit of trouble. Ayanishiki got a deflecting hit in response. Takanosho turned around, nearly went out Okuridashi at the bales. He had nowhere to go. Ayanishiki fired into him, got hold of Takanosho's leg and forced him over the bales backwards as they both went over. Watashikomi, a leg-grabbing force-out is the call. 10 wins, Ayanishiki. He is on an incredible run of form. Hirodumi still in it with a win over Tamawashi. Hirodumi went early, got stopped. Good strong touchy on the second go. Hirodumi went down hard at the front of Tamawashi's belt, drove him back and over. Fairly easy win there. 6 and 7 for Hirodumi. Tamawashi 5 and 8 gets his Makekoshi, unfortunately. Fairly poor tournament by Abi, improved just slightly over Kota Shoho. Abi goes for a weak Nodowa off the touchy eye as Kota Shoho charged in with thrusting. Abi tries to retreat, pulled Kota down, but he couldn't get him on the first go. He stepped across the bales with a hand on Kota Shoho's belt, yanked him down as Kota Shoho hit the bales. Abi 3 wins. Kota Shoho not much better at 4 wins. Pretty catastrophic tournament for the pair of them. Hakuoho, he got a much needed win over Onakatsu. Good touchy eye as Hakuoho got a left inside belt and just got hold and easily moved Onakatsu over the bales. Hakuoho 7 and 6. Big Nodowa from Oho thrusting at Ryuden. Ryuden was going hard, but Oho just stepped to the left. Ryuden went past him, kept running over the bales and down in the Hanamichi. Oho moved to his Kachikoshi with a Hataki Komi win there over Ryuden. A good belt effort by Atami Fuji over Gonayama. Got his 4th win, another one with not a great week. Gonayama, 1 win from 13 fights. That has not gone well for him. Henker alert. Meisei jumped to the right on Ichi Yamamoto. Ichi went down forward. I did call it live in the stadium with my friends that Meisei was going to Henker there. Ichi, he stuck on 3 weeks. 3 wins. Doesn't really deserve it. He's fought well this week. Meisei moves to 4 wins, not 40, with a low-down dirty Henker. Kusano took on the bigger Roga and got a good win there. one win away from his Kachikoshi. Mitsukayumi, double inside grip, worked Oshoma back over and easily. Ura faced Toki Hayate and just showed yet again that his sumo fundamentals are very solid. It was a pretty good touchy eye as Ura just caught his arms, and Ura just held him at bay, drove him back hard. Yorikiri win over the Bales. Pretty good sumo there. 9 wins for Ura, 6 for Toki Hayate. Welcome back, listeners. Let's Learn Sumo. Yes, you only get a limited time in the Kokugikan after the bout's finished, and you've got to move out. They really do chase you out very quickly. So let's move on a little bit. Tobizaru faced Kimbozan. Tobizaru tried his little spinning trick again after a deflecting hit from Kimbozan from the touchy eye. They got thrusting at each other. Kimbozan got a good grab, pulled Tobizaru off balance and down. Takikomi 6 and 7 for Kimbozan, 7 and 6 for Tobizaru. Midori Fuji up against Nishikigi. Really good touchy eye. Midori Fuji went to the front of the belt. Nishikigi tried to stop him. Midori Fuji tried to pull Nishikigi around with the belt, but Nishikigi put up a little bit of a defense. Midori Fuji got his left arm, held him from a lower position. Nishikigi had his left arm held fairly tight. Midori Fuji had the right hand on the belt, front of Nishikigi's belt, changed direction and got a big drive out, pusher off the centre. Great work from Midori Fuji. He was in a pretty poor position there, so Yorikiri force out. That gives Midori Fuji another life, 6 and 7. Nishikigi, look, he's having a catastrophic tournament, 1 and 12 for him. Some good work for Hitoshi over a fast-charging Fujinokawa. Good touchy eye, they thrust arms at each other. Hitoshi, he came hard thrusting at Fujinokawa, chased him with some pretty good oshi thrusting. Sukadashi for Hitoshi, 6 and 7. Still in with a chance for his Kachikoshi. Fujinokawa, he makes his Makekoshi, 5 and 8. Look, I really do like Fujinokawa. I like the way he goes about it, so I hope he stays up. He should survive that Makekoshi. Daiyosho and Asakoryu, they had a pretty hard go tonight. Daiyosho went hard thrusting. Daiyosho went into it. Asakoryu fired forward as Daiyosho tried for the Hatakikomi. They went over the bales together, and it looked like Daiyosho stepped out first. The Gunbai went to Daiyosho. Mono-e, the Shimpans got up, they overturned it. Daiyosho did step out first. That's what it looked like to me live. Asakoryu won it. Daiyosho 6 and 7, a little bit unlucky there. He was on the offense. Asakoryu, he avoids his Makekoshi, 6 and 7 so far. Unbelievably for some, Shishi has moved to 9 wins for the tournament. With an Uwatanage win over Churunumi. His touchy eye was a little bit unusual as Shishi reached back hard over the back of Churunumi, trying to get the belt. It was pretty good defence from Churunumi. They did try and twist each other around. Shishi redoubled his efforts, went over the back for the belt again. As they went to the bales, Shishi won the battle of the throw there for the Iwatanage overhand throw there. Shononumi, well, he lost to Chiyoshima for the first one for the night. Chiyoshima tried a pretty half-slow hanker. Chiyoshima ended up getting the belt and pulled him over Shitatanage. So where does that leave us for day 14? Well, at Torakumi, it is out now for day 14. Hoshoryu is facing Wakataka Kage. He needs to win this fight to stay in the Basho. Onosato is up against Ozeki Kodazakura. Now, on day 15, the Yokozunas will face each other as they normally do on the last day of the tournament. So here's the way it works. Onosato on 12 wins. If he wins tomorrow and Hoshoryu loses, that is the Yusho for Onosato. If Onosato wins, goes to 13 wins, Hoshoryu wins, he goes to 12 wins. They face each other on the last day on Sunday, and then it's up to Hoshoryu to win that match to force a playoff. So it's all up for Onosato to win, it's all up for Hoshoryu to lose. This should be a pretty good final day. It's been a while since we've had the Yokozunas facing each other for a Yusho win on the last day, a true grandstand win. So that's all from the Kokugikan here today, folks. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of action inside the stadium tonight. Hakioi, let's learn sumo.